Okay, welcome back. We're here with Oscar DaSilva, and I'm so excited because The Grim Reapers is truly one of my favorite shows of all time.
Oh.
Now that it's on Netflix, I'm rewatching it from the start. You guys are starting season 7. I'm so excited. even though Riley's left the show, I'm dying to know how it's going. Like how is it on set? Like tell us everything.
Thank you for watching, first of all. Yeah, we've been having a great time. Obviously, there is a little bit of an empty void without Riley there with us, but we're working it out. We're a big family, and we're also not writing off the fact that she might maybe want to come back and join us. We'd love to have her because the chemistry is there, and not just with us but with everybody else. So we're hoping that she'll come back and join the family. But
So you're not writing out sort of a end of that 70s show, Topher Grace returning for a finale type moment.
I mean, yeah, you never want to write anything off, and obviously, there's all this hype with the movie and everything, but it's kind of nice about the show is it's consistent work, and, Riley and I talk all the time about it, and the idea of maybe possibly like a guest appearance, maybe a guest appearances, plural.
Yeah, I mean, looking back, maybe Topher Grace should have stayed on the show, so maybe...
I think like a lot of people, they want to get out of these contracts really quickly, but what's kind of nice is there's job security, and sometimes you never really even reach the pinnacle after that. Not saying that that's obviously going to happen with Riley. I love her very much, but you just never know what the future holds, so might as well take the moment.
It's so bizarre picturing the show without her. And now that I've gone back to watch season 1, I'm remembering I forgot Michelle Leanders was in this show.
Yeah.
And they were real life best friends. Is she coming back? Like I keep holding out hope that she might be rewritten in or something.
Terri was a big Michelle head. Or what was her name?
Catherine, yes.
The Catherinites, yeah, I think they call themselves. Obviously, I'm not going to disparage anybody. Like, we did have some drama, and, obviously the tabloids want to kind of like take it and run. But I mean, we had a great relationship. I can't really speak from Riley's standpoint on kind of how she feels about everything. But what I will say is, I think we got into our groove, after kind of all this cash shuffle happened. And, there was just a difference of opinions, and that always sort of like happens with these sort of big ensemble casts. And we were all super young. I have to say that too. Like, we were all first starting out. Like, we all were kind of just moved to LA. Like, obviously when you put a bunch of young people in there, it's gonna be a recipe for some craziness.
Some drama.
yeah.
Drama both on screen and off.
Yeah.
But there's no bad blood there. You're not gonna send like Jim Reaper, after poor Michelle or anything.
No bad blood. I mean, I try to stay out of the drama as much as I can. Like, it's obviously, like I said, difficult, being 7 seasons in on it.
It's hard to be out of the drama when you sort of are in the cover of every Us Weekly, I mean, dating your co-star, it's very much a Ben Affleck, Jennifer Garner, or a Ben Affleck and Ana de Armas, or a Ben Affleck and J-Lo situation.
Yeah, you're right. I'll take it.
You've been at Riley's side through all of this, through the filming. We saw you were on set a lot for that. I'm sure that was wild watching, your girlfriend in the arms of this like, powerful lesbian actress. But what was like being on set? Are you're doing press now, I assume, with Riley? How's it all going?
Yeah, I mean, I'm super supportive. Obviously, it's her project, her vehicle, so like I'm just kind of along for the ride and there to help her with whatever she needs. We're gonna be there to support each other no matter what. I was there during filming, and she was obviously crushing it. It's obviously inevitably hard when she's on set and is focused on work, and she's one of the most driven people I know. So obviously, like, we didn't have as many chances to obviously hang out and sort of be as close as we would have liked to been. But I just chalk that up to the fact that she's a really hard worker, and everyone was welcoming there. And obviously, there's a great family and stuff. But I mean, I am a little biased knowing that our TGR set has always been such a huge family, and I think Riley does miss it sometimes too. But
And it definitely feels like you have hit it off a little bit with Eric Larson, that is.
No.
I mean, you guys have kind of this sort of like bromance going on. You're going to Lakers games. You're going to the Hollywood Bowl. We saw that photo of you with the Foo Fighters.
Yeah, we had this sort of like bromance situation going on. He's a true homie, man. Like he's always been like, just, I mean, from day one when I met him on set, like I said, you know, like he really did take time to, you know, sort of introduce me to people and was super, super generous. Yeah, he's just become like a really tight, like true homie. And yeah, I'm lucky to know him.
That's really great too. We hear all these things about Eric Larson, you know, kind of eternally single playboy, just like bouncing all over town, and then now he's like sharing close quarters with your girl. You know, like it's really nice that you two are getting along, because you imagine too, like, I'm gonna call you an alpha male, you know, butting heads, and I just think that's really cute.
I definitely often imagine two alpha males butting their heads together. I'll tell you that.
I consider him like a brother to me, and it's just been cool. Like I said, since the beginning, we've really just established like a dope friendship, and I'm like excited to keep hanging with him. And obviously they're close, but I'm pretty secure enough in my relationship that I feel like I don't worry about it. Like we always talk about, like our business is our business and our pleasure is our pleasure, and we try not to kind of overlap that stuff. So yeah.
The dramatic high school girl in me wants more drama.
I am sorry. I wish there was more.
Gotta save the drama for the screen. Speaking of which, I mean, can we expect a sort of turn into indie drama for yourself? I mean, do you have any other projects lined up?
I've been really talking to my reps about kind of like what the next step is. And I mean, I'd love to diversify like sort of the palette of sorts and see kind of what else the future holds. But right now I'm focusing on TGR, like the Reapers. They've always been super supportive of us. I have to do a shout out to them because, you know, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that fandom. And they've really shown up, I think, especially like in socials. Like I'd be remiss not to mention the fact that they've helped so much with my career. And Riley, you know, we've talked about possibly, like I said, getting her on that train. So that's been the main focus for right now. It's just been TGR. So
watching Riley sort of move from TV into this indie drama space, has it sparked any interest or desire from you to kind of make that similar jump?
You know, Riley and I are pretty different. So I think our aspirations are also different, in that sense. I mean, I think it's amazing that she's taken this path, and, obviously, you know, not everybody, like, serialized television is for everybody, but I think it's for me, and, I'm really excited about, these new storylines. I think especially coming up, I can't say too much, but I think there'll be some new romance on the show that I'm really looking forward to for Toby. Yeah, we're very excited about it.
Oh my
so
God.
I know I can't speak too much to it, but I think the Reapers are going to be really excited, and this is all for them. So I think we've got a really great amount of twists coming. So stay tuned for that.
Oh, please, just you have to tell me. Okay, Lexi has been marked for death for 3 seasons now, and they keep just like dangling her over our head, and no one wants her to die. And I'm just like, please unmark her. And I just like, I don't know. Can you please tell me if Lexi survives this season?
I'm not going to give away any spoilers, you know, obviously, because you're going to look forward to that stuff. But, you know, it's been kind of fun. And I know Lexi, like, also in real life, Jessica, who plays Lexi, like, you know, she's been on edge, on eggshells, like, every week when we get these scripts. She's just, so we're both on the, like, we're all on the same page here.
It's also crazy that she was a local hire from Ontario. And you can really see that in just she looks local, you know? Well, we're really excited about it. You know, when we found out Riley wasn't going to be there, you were kind of like, you know, how's this going to happen? But they still make Roseanne without Roseanne, so.
Everything about Lexi, I love her so much, you know, the character, and also Jessica as a real life. And it's been cool to see, like you said, like her progress as the show's gone on, just because it started as a small recurring character, kind of like mine. And, you know, we both kind of burgeoned into these, like, fan favorites, which is pretty dope.
Just to shift the conversation slightly, because this is a very niche award show podcast with a very loyal following of mostly gay men obsessed with award shows. We are all chomping at the bit to see this movie, A Year in Stockholm. So is there any tidbit you can give us, any information based? The response seems really incredible coming out of the festivals.
I personally can't speak to it too much. Obviously, it's Riley's project. But, I mean, the hype has been really cool. I think she got really kind of method with it, I guess if you could say. She spent a lot of time rehearsing with the director. And, I mean, I'm confident enough that, you know, obviously she could do whatever. But, you know, no bad bad blood for her committing to the work and stuff, but it's cool. This profession really kind of gives you like a roller coaster ride, and you just kind of have to roll with the punches.
Well, this is all very exciting stuff, and I know you are on a break right now for Grim Reapers. You filmed the first 10 episodes. There's a brief hiatus right now. So you're going to be with Riley, I assume, for this campaign trail, this like intense campaign trail. Like, you're going to be flying. You're going to be on her side interviewing. This is going to be fun but grueling.
Like, are you ready for this?
I mean, kind of say, yeah, it is gonna be a little bit intense. Just kind of thinking about it, but I'm ready to kind of roll with the punches, and I know it's important to Riley, so what's important to her is important to me. It should be interesting. I know Joy is kind of really trying to hit the pavement with all of this, with this press, and
Joy Moon.
Is Joy Moon doing the campaign?
Yeah, yep,
Oh
she
my
is.
God.
Which is pretty cool. Yeah, it is awesome. She was able to kind of like. Secure that.
We have heard stories. I would say get ready to be Ben Stiller in Dodgeball vibe to this whole thing.
Okay, wow.
A Devil Wears Prada type story happening here.
Wow.
I mean, she wears people down to a nub, but I mean, she gets the job done, but it's gonna be late nights, early mornings, and I don't think she likes naps. I don't think the woman believes in naps.
Wow. I mean, well, I definitely do, so I'm gonna try to push that as much as I can. It's, their call, but it's gonna be a wild ride, and I'm trying to kind of mentally prepare for it, and but obviously still have fun.
Sorry, I just feel like I'm throwing a baby bird out of a nest right now and hoping you fly. I'm hoping that you enjoy finger foods because you're going to be eating a lot of them with the Hollywood Foreign Press.
A lot of warm veggie plates. By the end of this, you'll at least get a brand deal from 5 Hour Energy, I assume.
Or
I'll
you'll be
take
addicted
it.
to methamphenemines, so we'll see.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, that hopefully won't happen. I mean, I've lasted at least like 7 years on a show, and we've been doing a lot of press, Comic-Con and things like that. And obviously it's different scale, but hoping that, that'll kind of prepare me and us for this sort of crazy ride that we have. But yeah, thank you for the forewarning.
Yeah, I mean, we wish you well from the bottom of our little gay hearts.
Good luck out there.
Thank you so much, y'all. Thank you.
I'm worried about him.
Oscar.
That's me.
Oscar, right in front of us at this exact moment in time.
Yes, it's now. The time is now. Well after 2 a.m. Thanks for sitting down with us so late in the night. You must be exhausted. I know I saw you come in at the beginning of the party on Riley's arm and just being bombarded by everyone in the room.
It was a surreal experience, and I'm really proud of her and everything that's happened, and I think that it's gonna be a great rest of the night. So yeah, I'm really proud, and we had a wild night. So wow, yep.
Wild night.
That's great. I mean, you can really see on your face that you are excited and happy. I mean, I've never seen someone look so both happy and calm at the same time. It's
Thank you.
Really.
Thank you. Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to just keep a good composure because, this is about Riley, and like I said, I'm super proud of her, and yeah, I'm just proud, and just like I'm verklempt. It's exciting. Like, and yeah, thanks for this.
You're clearly a loving partner.
Thank you.
And
I love her a lot.
I don't know about your relationship, but it seems really healthy and rock solid.
Thank you. I love her a lot. I appreciate that sort of third person perspective.
Yeah, sorry. It sounds like Leo's been hitting the open bar a little too hard tonight. Let's maybe keep it above the belt, eh? Have you guys seen this great picture of Riley on the red carpet? She's got her arms kind of like stretched out like wings, and like I don't know if it was because you were holding back on the red carpet, but like the statue, the Oscar in her hand, is directly over your face. It kind of looks like it's your head, sort of, and it's just being memed like crazy. Oh, there's a new man in Riley's life, and like trading up Oscar 2.0 and all these things. It's a cute picture. Have you seen these?
Yeah, I've seen a couple, and the internet is a crazy place and super funny, and no hard feelings about it. Obviously, kudos to the internet for coming in hot with a new meme situation.
I'm so excited to hear your take on all of this. You see your girlfriend win this award, give this really cute speech, and you're with her like moments after she's off stage. You even shared a limo with her to this party. What went down in that limo? Like, what did you guys talk about? Did she thank you privately in the limo? I don't feel like I heard her say your name on stage. I mean, she was so cute. She like thanked the Taco Bell drive-through employees that kept like her fed at night. But like, I didn't hear your name. What was that like? Was that like a good moment for you two in the car?
Yeah, no. Oh, yeah. I feel that way too. I'm not bummed that she didn't thank me. Obviously, like I would have loved it, but I support her, and everybody gets unbelievably.
Of course, you love her no
Yeah.
matter what.
Yeah.
I mean, it's certainly not like that's created some sort of tension between you guys that would
No.
escalate or anything like that. I mean, people, she is, an actress, and actresses and actors forget their lines all the time. For example, I was in my high school production of A Music Man, and I played Winthrop, even though I was 16 at the time, but I was playing an 8-year-old.
Did you do the
I did the lisp, and I was supposed to say, the Wells Fargo wagon is a coming down, and I completely went up on my lines, and it was a disaster, but nobody.
And that's like a main plot point too, but nobody gets mad at you for those things. It's just in the moment, and that's the excitement of live television and live the theater.
How are you having fun with the rest of the cast? We saw you and Eric come down together on the elevator a few minutes ago. You guys have been hanging out all night, it seems.
Yeah, again, bromance, homie for life, true homie for life, and just been taken in the whole night. I mean, it just kind of was a natural progression because we all as a cast were together, or they as a cast were together, and so I was along the way with them. So
It was so good to see the two of you together, too. I mean, you really are, a young Leonardo DiCaprio and Tobey Maguire, the two of them, both upstanding gentlemen who do a lot of charity work. And that could be something that I think you two can and should get involved in the near future in terms of just expanding your brand and being known as a good person no matter what.
Thank you.
Leo's transitioning into a PR, it sounds like. But I hope you're writing these tips down, Oscar.
Yeah, hot tips. Thank you.
Hot tips, Leo. Well, Oscar, this has been so much fun. It's been amazing watching you celebrate. But what happens tomorrow? You wake up in bed. I assume you're holding Riley. Riley's holding her Oscar. What happens, tomorrow? Like, what's next on the horizon for you?
Waking up in the morning and just giving her a big hug and a kiss, feeling happy and just excited for her. This whole experience has been such a long-winded situation and a lot of hard work put into it. I'm just going to be there and, hopefully have a good little breakfast indoors and just have a chill morning, just have fun, having fun.
Your first day without Joy Moon breathing down your neck.
Yeah, well, we've got her for a little bit longer too, because there's a little bit of post situation, I guess, too, with Riley, but still excited to keep doing things. So
well, thank you so much for your time. I know this has been such a crazy night and a crazy party, and we've all been all over the place.
You specifically, I don't know where you bounced off to. Hope you've had fun.
You're not gonna believe this. I ran into Meryl in the powder room, and we decided to do just a little spontaneous interview on my phone, and I forgot to hit record, so I just wasted the Queen's time.
Wow.
She says congratulations to Riley, by the way.
That's an open bar for you.
And to you as well,
Well, I'm glad that missing interview took precedent over this real interview. But yeah, Oscar, thank you. This has been amazing.
Thanks.
I know it's late. Hopefully we get to see Riley here
and
soon.
see you on the Reapers,
Yes.
Good luck.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it. I gotta get back to the party.
It's actually I think the entrance is that way. You're walking out of the part. Beth, can you direct Oscar back into the party where he's supposed to stay for the rest of the night.